What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. In the previous episode, we did a contract for Shrieker, and then we played some cards, got revenge on the armorer there, who beat our ass over and over again. So that was pretty nice that we actually were able to beat her in one try. We beat both of them. I think we did Fergus as well. We played him, but yeah, we beat all of them in the good old Gwent. We proved that we are the Gwent master of the entire world. Or at least of Crow's Perch, because we beat them twice now, so fuck them. But yeah, Chet over there was the guy who gave us the Shrieker contract, and we did that. There's the missing Tamara and Anna, and we will do that at some point. But first thing, I did say we were going to do the question marks first over here, but I think what we're going to actually do is kind of go like a here, here, here kind of vibe, because I feel like that'd be the most like time efficient, and then maybe here and then kind of go over to this notice board. I think that kind of, we might be able to get some stuff on these little towns first. But before we do all that, we did not read about our contract. We never went through contract Shrieker. Not only did the people of Crow's Perch live in constant fear of the Baron's mad impulses and the greed of his band of toughs, but they also had to deal with the vicious monster that had given this beast a lovely, full of wholesome folk character named Shrieker. It had tormented them so terribly that they had decided to pay for a Witcher to eradicate it. Geralt, who was far from deaf to the concerns of simple folk and also was forever in need of more coin, decided to take the contract on his mysterious beast. It turned out a cockatrice had left the tracks. As this beast's name implies, it looks something like a rooster crossed with a basilisk, and according to Geralt, it tastes a bit like chicken. The cockatrice was slain. Geralt took a trophy from its corpse and went to collect his well-deserved reward. So there we go. So let's go ahead, grab our horse. If Roach decides to not be a fucking weirdo and go wherever Roach was going there. Let's go ahead and take this. Okay, sorry, Roach. That one was kind of on me. I can't blame Roach for running into the fence there. All right, come on, Roach. Now we can go. Let's take this road down towards, what would this be, kind of southish, and roads will converge here, and then I think this is a town. I don't know if this will be like a fast travel area. This place kind of looks fucked up, actually. Play Witch. Okay. Is it just because it's the middle of the night? Yeah, I think there actually is people that are here. It's just the middle of the night. What do we have here? By order of Nilfgaardian Commander. Yeah, okay, so this is an actual place. But there's no notice boards or anything. I swear there would be like a notice board here. Like, I feel like this is an actual town, right? Huh. Maybe not. Interesting. I thought there was people that would be here. But let's go ahead, and we did meditate after the last episode, but let's meditate until the daytime and just kind of see what happens. So we do have all of our potions and stuff. Was my wrist cracked? Sorry. The potions and stuff. Okay, so there's a person. I guess there's one person? Two peoples? An old man. Okay, well, we're gonna take all your ingredients, I guess. Interesting. There is a fast travel thing here. I swear Clay Witch is a thing, though. I swear that is like an actual town. But, alright, well, let's go to this town then. See if we can see what's over here then. I swore that there was supposed to be some type of somebody here. But like, even when once I saw the name coming here, I didn't know what it was going to be, but once I saw the name, I was like, I'm pretty sure Clay Witch is like, you do something with that town. Maybe there's something locked behind a quest and I'm just misremembering or something. Let's see, do we have anything over here?
Must be Honorton, village from the notice, except it's awful quiet.
What level are these guys? Okay, level 25 Alguls. They see us? No, they didn't. Okay, so this was a notice. Apparently. Okay, we're just gonna get off Roach because he doesn't want to turn around for whatever reason. So let's just go ahead and call Roach over here. And then we can go check the map. So I guess we're slowly going through, and we We found other things, I guess, over here, but we can't do anything with it. Clay Witch. Oh, there was a shopkeeper in Clay Witch. Maybe. Was that a wandering shopkeeper? Come on, Roach. I just need you to turn around, my boy. Alright. Well, now I'm kind of interested. Let's go back to Clay Witch. I know we're kind of wasting time here. But I didn't see the shopkeeper. I think it's a wandering one, but just in case it's not, he might have Gwent cards or something for us. So if it's a real shopkeeper, or if it's a wandering road shopkeeper. Okay, it's a wandering road shopkeeper. We don't have to care then. Alright, back to our question mark hunting. We go over here. So Honorton, I don't know what, that's one of the Witcher contracts, I think. Oh, the Beast of Honorton. Yep. So that's level 25, so we are quite far away from being able to do that. But we can take a wide berth of that town and go to the next area. With our 2 question marks, see if we can actually do that. Oh, just a bunch of wolves. Let's just run away. We don't need to fight a bunch of wolves for no reason. Alright. Slow down and let's see what's down here. Oh, it's a monster nest. Okay, level 9 ghouls. We can handle. Okay, let's get our Gwent up early. See if we can get one of them burning. Hell yeah. There we go. So I think we were probably a little early there. There we go, we got it burning. Oh, it hit me. Alright. Let's get Quen back on. So now our Quen will even like stop, or will explode on like the normal Quen. So it gives you some room, like no matter what, basically. So the original version of Quen is still pretty good now, because now it bounces them back. We can go here. We got a wolf chasing around my horse. Hey, how about we don't do that, wolf? Let's get a heavy attack. All right, come on, wolves. Get away from my horse. Alright, come on down. Alright, we got that one taken care of. Oh, damn. Could you stop? There we go. Got some burning. Still one more here. There we go. Sorry, Roach, to leave you out in a boat. I feel bad for you. We kind of left Roach to fend for himself against some wolves, apparently. Damn. Getting chased all around by some fucking bitch-ass wolves. I do like wolves, though. I have a I have a wolf Link tattoo, which I mean is more about Link than the wolf, but still. Wolves are still really cool. But there we go. Let's loot our ghouls now.
Nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Oh, so we're gonna get a ton of XP because this is a ghoul's nest mixed with a house where people need to return to. So it could be pretty nice. There we go. We get the ghoul that comes back. All right, let's see if we can get some health back from this ghoul now. So I think it might have hit us. Can you hit me? I'm thinking of like switching over my fire to some Ard. Because that last level of Ard looks like it could be pretty interesting. Okay, that time we didn't knock it fully over. The burning is pretty nice though. So I don't know, but this will get us a ton of XP now. Because this is the extra ghoul. There we go. See, when you do like stuff like this, There we go, 75 XP. Perfect. And we get to have the town return. And we'll get a bunch of XP for the town returning too. And there's a fast travel down here. Didn't realize that. So there's our 2 question marks. 120 for the area being liberated and the populace returning, and 50 crowns. Cool, they gave us some money too. Alright, what do you have, merchant?
Greetings.
Boatmaker's hut. Show me your wares. I don't think these guys have any like Gwent cards or anything either. No. Alright, so we do want to go back and drop off all these extra heads that we have too. So this one is dismemberment and bonus experience. So thanks for letting us return your area to letting you guys return so I can get a bunch of experience for it. Between the, well, I think it's 25 for killing the monster nest and 80 for 75 or whatever it was for the monster. So let's pull up our map. We're gonna go to this next question mark. That's off by the river here. And then, like I said, we'll go around to this town. I don't think we've been here either, so maybe we'll check out this town on the way too. This one's gonna be kind of like a just checking out what's all around town, or episode I should say. We could also have gone down here. I have a feeling that this is too high of a level. I don't know why, I just remember, like, I feel like that's too high of a level. So we're not gonna check that area out. But I do think that going to this question mark would be a good thing. So let's go ahead and find Roach. We don't really have to find Roach, we could just get to him. But yeah, I think that replacing the fire with some Ard could be pretty good. But I don't know where Roach is, so let's just call him. Thank you for coming, Roach. Thank you for your time. But yeah, I don't know. The burning is so nice, especially when you get on multiple, that it stun locks people as much, if not more, than Ard does, because it does damage while doing it. But that last level of Ard, where it was like scales with level and does 200 damage, or does 100 damage and scales with level, or does 100 and then scales with level, I can't remember what it is. I don't know if it's a base 100 and then scales on top of that, but that last level of Ard seemed pretty... Okay, guarded treasure. Well, I think we just kind of see what level this is and see what we can do. What level are we? 14 for this forktail, okay. There we go. We did knock it down. Should let it burn. Okay, wait for it to fly at us. Okay, we had lost our Gwen. Alright, let's get some Thunderbolt going. There we go. There we go, getting us some burning, that's what we want. So actually, what I want to see, quick intermission here. We're gonna fly away, or not fly away, but get out a little bit. We're at 595. I want to see what a level 14 forktail does for like XP for us. Okay. Let's get some Quen. That didn't heal us that much. Let's swallow and get some water going. And then we'll do our normal Quen. That didn't help. Can we... There we go. There we go. Now we can hit it a little. Get some Igni on it. There we go. Get some burning as we heal. Get 3 hits. Come on, Forktail. Get some more burning. There we go. Bestiary entry added for Forktails. Let's go. It's definitely going to be a Draconid, so we don't have the oil for it. But that was fun. So what? We're at 595, so we got a whole what 12 experience for that, which I mean is more than other things we've gotten, I guess. But raw meat, monster tooth, forktail hide, and a forktail mutagen. Let's go. And then what do we have over here? This is gonna be like a letter or something. Maybe not Lesser Moirana, Runestone, Glyph Vaxi, White Wolf Hide, Alcahest, Sidarian Gambison, and saddlebags. What kind of saddlebags there? So this Gambison is less than what we have. I am thinking about putting. Let's put this 2% attack power on our sword, and then the sign intensity, so we can get 4 sign intensity and 2% attack power. It's not going to be a ton, but 2% of like the 140 is still not bad, and we're not going to use this sword forever, so it's not a bad thing to add up to that. So saddlebags, we're definitely selling that, but we'll get some money out of it. So this one's dismember, experience from humans and non-humans, and what do we have now? This is dismember, right? Yeah, we don't want the cockatrice, we'd rather have the Noon Wraith, because we want the bonus XP. Cool. So nice little forktail to fight. That worked out pretty fun. And I think let's just go north, see what this is. See if there's anything there. I whistled for a roach, but he's literally right in front of my face. And let's just, like I said, let's just ride north and see what this town is, and then we'll go to that notice board that was our kind of eventual goal. I don't think we really need to fight a lone necker for any reason, or a bunch of them for any reason. There's not a nest or anything over there. I don't really think it's quite necessary. We're getting all types of stuck on terrain there. But it's okay. It's just a way for us to end up getting ourselves hit or taken out, so why fight a bunch of neckers for not even like a legitimate reason. So let's see what this town has for us. Anything? Any question marks or anything going on? No. Huh. Interesting. Not even monsters. There's some drowners, I think, swimming out there, but other than that, no monsters or nothing for us to deal with. I feel like some of these will be populated at some point, or we'll get a question mark once we read something about it. But all right, well, let's just go to this next town and see if we can play some Gwent, or what we can do. Yeah, whatever this next town is. Okay, there's people here, so that's good. It's a good sign. Lindenvale. Alright, so there's an armorer here, so that's good, or a blacksmith, I should say.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
The fuck's a knuckle duster? Are you a master weaponsmith?
Master quality weapons. You capable of making them?
Who do you think I am? A Tory?
A Tory?
The master craftsman of Novigrad. Why, everyone's heard of him. Says he's retired now, so no. Ain't no one can do what you ask.
Ain't no one can do what I ask. Alright. Well, what do you have first?
Show me your wares.
First and foremost. Oh, wow. The silver sword does way more than what we have right now, but we're not going to buy any of these. That's 300 crowns. This Dorian steel sword also does way more. Holy shit. That kind of seems worth buying in this mastercrafted saddle. Oh, what do we have? Slightly torn notes by Hieronymus the Witcher on the Witcher Elgar, and then Aldebert Kermith's 4th map, so we'll get that. This kind of seems worth buying, and so does this steel sword. Kind of seems worth buying. This 34 damage is quite a lot, and we don't have the matching pair anymore anyway. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. And then we're definitely going to sell this for our... Actually, no, we're going to keep that. We'll put that away. But we are going to sell this for 24, which is nice. So Glyph of Yurden we'll keep, but the Lessers, I think we'll sell. And since we're going to be able to sell back a bunch of money too, we get a better saddle, the Master Crafted saddle. Let's just buy that. I think you can win one, actually. So it's probably not worth it to do all that, but... We have these saddlebags. That's already worse than we got, so we can sell that. Then we can sell some money back. Like I said, the armor piercing I'll keep, because if we get a steel sword that can use it, I would use armor piercing on a steel sword. It's just armor piercing on a silver sword seems kind of lame. I know that the monsters probably have armor, quote unquote, but let's get rid of the burning. The sign intensity I'll keep. Chance to freeze, I don't care. And then the lesser glyphs of Igni and stuff like that. I mean, we use Igni a lot and Quen, so we'll keep them. But Ard, I'm really thinking about using Ard. Sign intensity, chance to poison, I don't care. And then cause bleeding, no. So there we go. Getting a bunch of nice stuff from that. We'll keep all of that stuff and then get rid of these yellow dots on our alchemy. Alright, now we're going to say farewell for a second, because we got a bunch of stuff to look at now. So we got a new quest of Swords and Dumplings. Has to do with Hattori. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But also, we want to get our new sword out. We can sell them the other one. So get this Dorian Steel Sword. So yeah, we're losing the 3% sign intensity, but 34 damage is insane amounts of damage. So... we're just going to keep on to that. That's only a pound. That's a pound as well, but we can get rid of those eventually. These split bolts we can get rid of eventually. Alright. So... and then I think we got new saddlebags, right? Or no, a new saddle. So that'll be 8 pounds that we can get rid of. We're losing all of our Temerian stuff. But anyway... yep, we already heard that. So we're going to sell, and then we're going to play him in some Gwent. So now, oh wait, no, we're not going to sell that, so we're going to keep it. Well, we're looking for the, there we go, the Temerian saddle. 8 pounds. There you go, buddy. You can have it back. And now we know he's not a master weaponsmith, but he'll still be able to make some stuff for us. But how about we play some Gwent? Go here, get our 10%, or our 10%, our 10 coins, our 10 crowns, and let's go. So I don't think there's anything in here that we need to add to our deck. Nope, so let's just start it. So he's got Scoia'tael, so they go first. I'm good on all that. Did we get our card? Yep, so that bum means we did actually get Vernon Roche, so that's good. I think we get rid of Sabrina. We'll try Sheldon again. We got no spies, so this isn't looking great for us. And we didn't get any decoys. So, not looking so great. But, Fighting Frost, okay. We do have our medic, so let's use some Death Mold. And one of those came from his hand. So I'll take a 2-card advantage into round 2. Excuse me. That sounds just fine for me. Now you played Impenetrable Fog, so I get a 3-card. You were already winning, wasn't he? Okay. So we're not going to try to use our biggest stuff. Unless they go for the win here. Yeah, they're going straight for the win. Okay. Huh. Let's just use Vernon Roche then. Hopefully get an impenetrable lead. There we go. You have 1 card left. What's your 1 card? And we get a card now. So Zoltan Shive. Okay. Well, you guys know the rules. We bury you. You have the audacity to think that you can beat me. So the other thing with special cards is you can't like revive them or anything either. So I think I already kind of explained that, but I don't know if I had said like revive as one of the conditions of what you can't do, but yeah, you can't revive either. So there we go, we get our 20 crowns. And we get a Crone Brewis. So if we want to do our own Crone deck, we can start kind of going with that. Enhance our items. Cool. Alright, let's see what else we have. Did we see what this town is called yet? Yep, Lindenvale. So we got the fast travel. We got a question mark over here now too. I don't know if we had that before. Maybe we did. We got Lindenvale. Let's see if there's anybody else here. It is 8 at night now. So there's the notice board. Oh, that's one of the fighting ones. Was a merchant here. Well, unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to meditate for daytime again. Which, whatever, we'll get our swallow back that we used. There we go. So here's a merchant. Then we always want to go to the inn of places too.
What?
All right, what are you offering first? Because sometimes they sell Gwent cards. Yup, he does. So we get poor fucking infantry. Don't really care. Then we get Aetolian auxiliary archers for that's Nilfgaardian. Black infantry archer, super nice. Heavy Zerrikanians fire scorpion, super nice. And Rainfarn, which also super nice. Then we have Tristiana and Isidore. There we go. And then what do we got for the saddlebags? The ones that we already have better, so cool. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna play a game of Gwent. Beat these guys up.
Game of Gwent. How about it?
Again, we don't have anything, but you can kind of see the stuff that we bought now. So we have Letho, we got the Black Infantry Archer, the Heavy Zerrikanian Fire Scorpion, and then Zerrikanian Fire Scorpion, and then Rainfarn here, and then we got the Aetolian Auxiliary Archers, which is a medic. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go with our Northern Realms, because that's what's better. We did also get a poor fucking infantry, which you can stack these guys, and if you put a bunch of them, they do get decently strong, I guess, if you put like 5 of them out. But Northern Realms, we got 1 spy, 2 spies, 2 decoys. We'll get rid of Sheldon Skaggs for a second. And this guy. Oh, we got Zoltan back. Okay. Alright, Redanian Foot Soldier. Put that guy out, get some spies, or get some cards. Hell yeah. I don't even know if he's gonna have any types of like decoys or anything like that. Go with Dijkstra. Get some more. And my opponent has passed. Technically we could play 2 cards and win, but we have a 4-card lead, so I just don't care enough to do that, because we could play her. I mean, technically we could play her twice with the decoys. So we have a 3-card lead. We'll just have to see what he decides to do. Sheila. Get Kira Metz out there. We're just completely tied up as of now. Let's put Vess out there. Oh, we get taller, see? Perfect. And this is why you hold on to your decoys as long as possible. We can play taller out there, get 2 more cards, then we can just play this lady. To take the lead, have a 2-card advantage, and then we will get into 3-card advantage once we get the draw. And I'm just gonna try to bait his Scorch while I still have my medic, if he has a Scorch. But see, now it's not worth doing a Scorch for him. So we can put that guy out, the Krinfried. We already put our vests out, put that guy out, and then we'll do our Sheila. So I always wanted to say it was like Sile, but I think it's actually Sheila de Tarsville, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll put her out, then we'll put our Zoltan out, then we'll put our Death Mold out. And I think we just have too powerful of cards for this guy. I don't think he can quite hang with us. You got a Biting Frost, okay. It's taking his stuff out too, but we have our Clear Weather cards, so. Play this just in case he has a... We got Torrential Rain too. He's hurting himself with that. Good job, buddy. So we already won, but as you guys know, we like to bury motherfuckers here. Take our Trebuchet. Take our Decoy, get this back. Do our leader card to clear the weather. It's crazy that your leader can just clear weather. Like, our leader is so good that he clears the weather, and let's just get Kira out there. There you go, 76 to 20, you suck. No. What are you gonna give me? 20 crowns. And a Vampire Garcane. Okay. Cool. Alright, fighting guys. Wait, is that the same guy that we already... Okay, he looked like he was in. I had to check for a second. I was like, wait a second, is that another shopkeeper? But no, it's not. Alright, so let's go to this innkeeper. What's up, dude? Greetings. Wait, what?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
This guy doesn't play Gwent? What is that? Well, we get a Commander's Horn. Siege Engineer for Nilfgaard. Imperia Brigade Guard. Narcissa Cavalry Rider. And Amir with his look at 3 random cards from your opponent's hand. So, there we go. Pretty good amount there. Alright, well, we're just gonna sell to this guy then. We're gonna sell all our raw meat because he'll give us 2 for raw meat. And I do think if they ever had a decent amount, it would be good. I mean, we could buy some water. We have the money. But, like, it'd be nice if... I mean, the dried fruit and nuts is actually good, but I'm willing to spend on that. It's 4 of them. The gutted fish, not so much. The baked potato. Kind of almost willing to spend on these too, because we need some healing items. It'd be nice if we could just go and...
Farewell.
I'm shocked that this guy doesn't play Gwent. I thought almost all innkeepers did. But, oh well. Oh, we have Dolores here. What's up, Dolores?
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
Alright, what happened to your brother?
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
The monsters in your house, I can kill them.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret, it's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure, savings really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
I like how there's a subtle jab there. The fall of House Reardon. But there's a subtle jab there of, I know you witches don't work for free. But, so you can also see, just so I can show you guys a little bit of progress, we have our quest, our Miraculous Guide to Gwent. You can see we're kind of running down. We have 34 cards of renowned skill. for just buying them. Or Velen. Actually, I think it goes to Velen 22. The renowned or new cards that can be won from players of no renown or skill are just the random people. But we've got that. So we got this, a slightly torn notes by Hieronymus of the Witcher Elgar. It seems Elgar hid some upgrades to his gear in the area around Kaer Morhen. He hid some in the deepest cave he could find, the other one in the northern portion of Kaer Morhen Valley. Others he hid in the abandoned crumbling watchtower in the same area. Still others he placed amidst the rocks on the shore of the valley's lake. So there we go. Then we get Aldebert Kermith's fourth map. The trail of symbols related to the Cat School of Witchers had led me to 4 additional locations marked with the same sign. I was not surprised to see that the pictograms found in each do not differ from the one Professor Adam Stein discovered in the caverns beneath Temple Isle. As instructed, I marked these locations on this map. Aldebert Kermith, adjunct in Natural History, Oxenford. We have Tristiana and Isidore. Tristiana did not care a whit for her stepmother's admonitions. She would toss off her ragged foot wrappings and walk barefoot instead. She would wear Kaviri lace and batik knickers under her rough hair shirt. And when dusk fell and the other novices dutifully went to offer their evening prayers, she would slip off quietly and run down to the bay where Isidore awaited her. This merry devil was thick as a barn and had hooves instead of feet, but Tristiana liked him all the same, more than anyone else in the world. For him, she broke off her betrothal and defied her family's will. She knew that if their bond was ever discovered, both she and Isidore would be burned at the stake, so in dark hours of the night she planned their escape. Okay. Isn't that a movie like Tristan and Isidore, or like some type of book somewhere? So there we go. New quest, scavenger hunt, wolf school gear. Wolf school gear is pretty cool. Scavenger hunt, cat school gear. Upgrade diagrams, cool. And scavenger hunt, wolf school gear, upgrade diagrams, part 2. Part dos. Alright, cool. Now we have the notice board that we can read. So, peat for burning and scrubbing, top quality bog peat for sale, fit for burning for fuel or giving to your better half so she can scrub it over her face and have soft skin as some kind of princess, okay. Missing dog. My dog's gone missing, brown with these white patches, goes by Teddy. It's a terrible loss because I'd been having him scavenge the battlefield and he'd already put on a bit of fat. Whoever helps me find him gets a share of the meat and tallow. Oh, he was gonna kill his dog, damn. War is coming, hark. Afore the last moon I saw the wild hunt dash across the sky. 'Tis a sign war is coming with no end of disease and misfortune. Plead the gods to spare us, for without their favor we shall most certainly perish. Contract on God's knows what. Okay, good folk. Walking in the woods recently I spied some odd tracks and couldn't for life me figure out what left them. Even though I've many a hunt under my belt, you know me, I'm not one to make a fuss, but I can't help but reckon they bode ill, and we should all be on guard. If anyone's seen something or figures he can identify the tracks, come see me. There's a reward. Huntsman of Lindenvale. And contract monster in the cemetery. People of Lindenvale and thereabouts. If you've got any notion of wandering over to the graveyard, rid yourself of it at once, for some evil's taken it over, digging up graves and doing other such damage. Lately it's begun preying on any who enter, has even kidnapped the miller's lad. So if you've an ounce of sense, stay far from it, and if you've the courage and skill, slay the monster for us. Your efforts will surely be rewarded. Cool. Undiscovered location. Contract on God knows what, and I forgot yet, and Mantra in the cemetery, I forgot you have to actually read them. So there we go. Contract the Merry Widow. And contract mysterious tracks. I think some of those are too, high of a level for me. So let's go ahead and see. Let's look at our quests. Jenny of the Woods, the Merry Widow we're getting close on, and Mysterious Tracks is 20, so unfortunately we can't get that one either. But Jenny of the Woods and the Merry Widow we are coming up on now. So we're getting rather close to that. But we also got the secondary quest of the Fall of House Reardon. So I think this actually would be a good place to start next episode. Get the Fall of House Reardon and kind of see what's going on over there. But yeah, we did a bunch of miscellaneous stuff today, but that's kind of how it is sometimes in The Witcher when you're getting all the question marks, doing all that fun stuff. You just do random stuff. I think we'll check this question mark. Oh, is this House Reardon? Cool. Well, maybe we'll check this question mark and maybe this area and see these question marks kind of go through here, and these question marks kind of go east this way, check this whole area out, and then go south to Reardon. And then we'll be close to this place too, so we can kind of see what time we're left with when we get to there. So like I said, we kind of take these question marks, go here, kind of go this way, and kind of see what we got. Maybe check out some of these things too. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do, but we're going to save that for the next episode. Like I said, this is kind of just a random one. We did a bunch of random stuff, did some Gwent, cleared out some question marks, get to hear people fighting in the background, hear Dolores crying over there, sobbing. But yeah, in the next part, we'll take care of the Dolores and see if we can figure out what went wrong with the fall of House Reardon, and kind of, like I said, go from there with some question marks. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.